Hello guys, Brad Jimenez of Eastern Long Island Sound Fishing. Today we will be upgrading the handles of two reels, the Penn Fathom 400 low profile reel and my Shimano Tranx 300. Okay, now the Penn Fathom reel is a bit challenging to find a real upgrade for the reason that the shaft is not the common shaft, which is the 8 by 5 millimeter handle shaft. This one comes in square. It's a square shaft. I measured it. It's 6 millimeter by 6 millimeter. I looked online. I looked for aftermarket handles, and I can't find one with the same shaft. And then I remember that I purchased the Garcia Toro Revo Beast before, and I remembered it had a square shaft, and it came with extra handles. So when I remember that, I went to eBay and searched for the power handle for the Garcia Revo Toro Beast, and I did find one, and this is it. If you look at it, it has a square shaft. It has 3 positions. I got it at like around $48, I think. So hopefully this one would work, because I did measure. This is 6 by 6 millimeter square shaft. All right, and next, my Shimano Tranx. I'm going to upgrade this, although out of the box it came with a power handle. But when I used it, and I was using maybe, I think, 100-gram jig. So again, primarily we use these reels for jigging. It was hard to crank. After a while, your arm gets tired. Because these reels are high-speed reels. Okay, they're like 7:1 gear ratio. So meaning it's harder to crank. So to counter that, you need a longer handle for leverage, so for increased cranking power. All right, so we'll start. Put this away. Usually I would recommend for you to also, if you're going to use a power handle from a different brand, to also buy the nut plate, the nut, and this screw here that holds the nut plate in place. But for this case here, for my pen, and looking at the pictures, it seems like this is the same for the Garcia, meaning the nut here is the same. So I'm gonna try. Maybe I don't need to buy the nut and the screw. This one doesn't have a nut plate. It's just a nut and a screw that holds it in place. Go. You gotta watch out. Sometimes there are washers and it sticks. Let's put that back, and let's put a little grease. The grease is for kind of water resistance. All right. Look at that, perfect fit. Excuse me. Alright, that was a perfect fit. Actually, this is my brother's reel. The Penn Fathom is my brother's reel. Oh, big difference. I think he's gonna love it. So again, we prefer high-speed reels for jigging because we do a vertical jigging, and of course when it's high speed you have more line retrieve, which is very important for vertical jigging. Now the only downside is the Penn Fathom has a red accent and this only comes in blue, but I think it's not bad, right? Not bad. Yeah, so red and blue, but it's gonna do the job. There you go. Very nice. That is a jigging reel. See the difference in terms of so it's a big difference lengthwise. The shank, see how long that is? Look at that. Okay. So that will give you more cranking power, especially when you're using heavier jigs. Okay, now it's done, and we're gonna move on to my Shimano Tranx 300. So let's compare. So yep, there you go. See, it comes a little bit longer, and then you have a T handle here. There you go. And don't forget the washer. And you also have a gasket here. Now this handle I can maybe use it for a smaller reel. Again, as long as it's a 8 by 5 millimeter shaft, which is very common among reels, you can use it with any other brand as long as you have the nut plate and the screw and the nut. Okay, so again, grease, the seal, and you gotta watch out with the star drag. So the Shimano Tranx, it's spring loaded, and you have to line it up with, there you go, you have to line it up with the okay. So that's a gasket. So I'm gonna use the longer setting. There's two settings, a shorter setting and a longer setting. I'm gonna use the long setting here. Again, let's squeeze it. water resistance. Okay. Okay. Oh, by the way, this power handle is from an Ocea Jigger. This is for the 1500 model Ocea Jigger. I also use the same power handle for my Tranx size 400. Okay. So you don't want to tighten the nut right away because you need to line it up with the nut plate. So just tighten it a little bit so you have wiggle room to align the nut plates. I need to move it little by little until I get it to the right alignment. So not yet. A little bit more. A little bit more. There you go. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. All right. Now, let's also put grease there. Do not over tighten. There you go. So Shimano Tranx 300 upgraded power handle using the Ocea Jigger 1500 power handle, and Penn Fathom Low Profile 400 reel, and then power handle upgrade using the Garcia Revo Toro Beast, and they're ready for jigging. So if you like this video, please do hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and please do watch out for our fishing trips. Thank you so much.